Water don't pass Gary.
So crazy.
If you see everybody is just outside too, it's like can't you just stay in your house? What are you looking for and now?
I'm
Crowding
looking
the
for breeze.
streets. Funny enough, it's much it's breezier. Is if that's a word. There's more breeze
Mm.
inside the room, like inside my own room. Or maybe
There's
because there's a
no,
tree there, sure. There's a tree at the
maybe,
backyard.
that's maybe probably the reason.
God, it's like there's no air. It's like Lagos.
It's so bad.
Next week like this, I'll just do all I can to stay indoors or leave very early and leave late. Like very early before the sun is out. Am I even saying the sun comes out at 4?
I swear. The sun comes out at 4, I'll be smarting.
Comes out at 4. Okay, well, I've started recording, Sha. Shall we begin?
Okay.
It's been a little while because since we left, we went to London to see the king. Oh, that's not where the king lives. We went to where did we even go? We went to the gallery and the museum, and then I went to see
Yeah,
Rema. We've not had a podcast since that time.
that's actually true. I haven't
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah, we haven't.
That's true.
But then it makes sense because I won't die. I was so tired though. I was so tired. I think that's when my sickness even started, to be very honest.
Is it even possible? How was the crowd there? Was it like too many crowd, or like, were you able to breathe?
No, I was not in the mosh pit. I was like seated now. I did the other,
Yeah,
like the
okay.
seats on the aisles. So I was not where people were matching each other doing Ozeba. So
That's nice.
it had very great crowd control. So it was very nice. Like it's not everybody. If you're
Yeah.
seated in maybe 100, you are not entering it through the same door that someone in aisle 90 will enter. You people might not even see each
Oh,
other.
really?
Yeah, everybody has their own specific entrance, which was great. Like great.
Yeah, don't be long crowd and stuff like that.
Yeah, it didn't
That's
even
great.
feel like it until Rema entered. That's when I now saw the crowd. Like okay, there are people here. And when we were
Wow.
leaving as well, yeah, then there was plenty people.
Yeah.
There's plenty people. So how have you been since that time now?
Well, I don't know. I've been fine, Sha. I've been okay. Like, just going to work and coming back, and that's it.
I've not go
My
to work
break, my
yesterday.
break is over. Oh, that was right. But it didn't feel like that because I still went out. So,
Yeah, plus it was design center.
yeah.
It was
So,
design. Do
you
you
how have
feel
you been now?
I've been sick
Sorry.
or I've been sick. I don't even
Ah,
know. Like I don't understand the kind of sickness. Though a friend was saying it's stress. Maybe this is what stress means. Like it's
the
not
person
something
now,
I felt before.
yeah, I was telling you maybe it is one. Maybe it's the hay fever. I think it's hay fever like they're going around this week, this
Hay
period
fever.
of
Hay fever.
heat.
Wow.
I don't
Please,
know.
I'm
Just
just trying to. I'm just trying to live. Like my nose has been blocked for almost 2 weeks now.
wow.
I'm going to resume work again next week.
Wow. Nice. Believe you've already spent 1 week.
Yeah, yeah, spent 1 week. How was yesterday? For people who don't know, I and Elsie were at a design workshop yesterday in our town. No, okay, she's not okay. I will just remove that part. What was the name of the workshop again? I
Oh,
mean the
in
book.
our time, leave it and just what's there?
I'll remove it. It makes life easier.
Okay.
Yeah, Introduction to User-Centered Design in Government. That was the name of the workshop. So how did you find it now?
It was very nice, very enlightening.
Hmm.
Just I actually enjoyed myself. I didn't even think I was going to just felt like going to be one of those boring like courses and all of that, but it was quite enjoyable. Like I learned a lot from there, and it wasn't what I was thinking it was going to be, in a good way. So I feel like the lady, the should I say, oh, what would I call her? Is it the lecturer, the teacher, or
The
whatever?
instructor,
This,
I
okay,
guess.
thank you. The instructor, she was really like, like I felt comfortable the day you got in. If you were here there earlier, you'll have seen that she just tried to
Mm-hmm.
make us like feel comfortable. That's why I could, everyone was able
Mm-hmm.
to participate, everyone was able to speak and all of that. So it just felt really like great, in my opinion. How did you find
Yeah.
it?
Same. Like before I came, I thought it would be a situation where I would just hide in the back because I'm not feeling fine. So I was like, maybe I'll just be writing my notes jejely at the back because
Yeah.
there'll be lots of people. She made us like made everyone communicate, participate. Like there was no hiding, and I thought that was a good use of time. Like if it had been the way I thought, it won't be memorable. I'm very sure we would just maybe we would think, oh, this is what we already learned from school, or we can find this on YouTube or something. But because she made everybody talk and made everybody do something. I think it made it a lasting memory for me, Sha. And one thing, without giving too much of it away, just one thing I found very interesting was the graphic design system of the UK.
Do you know, I was thinking
The
of
two
that
people she
just.
said brought it up.
I was thinking of no, not okay, no, not
Yeah.
that one, not that one. Okay, continue.
Nah, I just thought it was interesting, really. Just how you go to the train station, go to the
Everything
airport,
seems to be
go
the
to the
same,
road,
right?
the same, yeah, the
Same
same
font,
thing.
same
I
kind
think
of.
that's
It was
amazing.
really interesting to find out that one. What else?
And the fact that people around the world copy it, I
Yeah.
feel like that's where we copied ours as well.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Because if you look at those signposts in like Lagos, Abuja, those kind of places, it's so much similar. It's crazy though that two people just brought that out. Wow.
Yeah, and the woman was there, which is cool.
Yeah.
So every other thing we learned, we cannot talk too much about it
Yeah.
because it's not beans. It's not beans. But we should have taken pictures, shall we? Fucked up. We should have taken
You know,
pictures and post on LinkedIn and say excited to be
of people, I was not sure
at
how
the
to like go
workshop.
about it and all of that. So I just like decided to forgo it, to be honest.
No, no. Should have reminded us. No, should have
Mm.
taken pictures. Say, hey people, we went outside
Yeah.
for work related purposes. So do you see yourself working for the UK government,
I don't know.
like as a designer?
It sounds interesting anyway, but
Hmm.
it's just say it sounds really interesting from what she was saying, and I always feel like working for the government might be quite interesting because
Why would it be interesting?
I don't think there's so much stress attached to it in a way. Like, do you understand that kind of, not like you won't do anything, no, but like the way you
Hmm.
are overworking your head, and I just feel like you get somewhere to a point where if you get job with them, you just know what you are doing, basically.
Yeah.
You're not like doing everybody's work, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that
That's
definitely
how
makes sense.
I feel though, from what she was saying, I think it's probably something like that. But yeah, I don't know.
I definitely agree. Like because there's already a design system. You are not thinking about anything from scratch.
Yeah,
You're not reinventing the wheel. You're just following using the components that exist. So
exactly.
though that might be it will have its own unique things, of course. Like designing with constraints like that. You have to follow the rules.
That's definitely going to be part of it. Like, you're definitely going to have to design according to what's already on ground, and you can't just like, you don't have that much. I feel like it's something that if you want
Mm.
creative allowance, like if you want to be able to just do the
Mm.
thing, it won't be for you,
Mm.
obviously. But someone that wants to follow the
Nah.
rules and just like say yes to what they want and design according to what's
Mm.
already on ground, according to your design system, according to the constraints already there. I feel like it's something that you will work well with. That's just what I think.
Someone like me like this, I would like a job like that. So that I would just be doing okay, just tell me what to do. Fine. Then
Exactly.
after the job,
You know, do
I
my
can
own
do I
thing.
can do anything I want.
Exactly what
Yeah.
to be honest, exactly what I want,
That's
like,
the ideal thing for me.
seriously.
I'm not interested in startups. I
Exactly.
don't know.
Be honest.
I'm not interested in being well, maybe I don't know, Sha.
Anywhere, but
I don't know what that means.
no, it's ideal. Yeah, we're talking about ideal. I'm talking about like what you would do or not
It's
do. So
true,
it's
Sha. Yeah.
ideal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ideal, like just tell me, okay, bam, okay now. Here it is, bam.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay now.
All right.
So shall we move into the topic for today? Okay, I hope I'm not even shouting safe because that person outside there.
What's the worst?
Tomorrow is Sunday, they'll be fine, Joe.
To be
They'll be
fair,
fine. I know people they go church for here.
do you have an AirPods? Or can't you use the AirPods or something? Are you using it?
I'm using my AirPods. I'm just wondering if my voice is
Just that there's still
a bit
background
loud.
noise. I'm just surprised. Are you? I don't know. I swear.
See, Alice, it's summer, we can't close the window. The reason why I don't used to hear background noise before is because we used to close the window because it's cold. But now it's summer, we close this window.
You just forget, I
I
know.
don't know what happened.
You suffocate.
Maybe post, maybe when I'm editing, I'll try and
Oh
see if I
yeah, I
can
forgot you
isolate
say
the
you can do
sound.
that.
I just hope it doesn't affect our voices, because sometimes I think I tried it and it was affecting our own voices, but hopefully I should be able to remove it. And if not, sorry, this is real life.
I think you can be able to isolate the whatever, Jerry. Like you said, at least
If it's
we can
Audacity,
still
it will be easy.
hear ourselves. So that was the important part. So it's not like I can't hear you.
Wait, let me just confirm that I'm recording. I am. Okay, amazing. Okay, before I introduce the topic, do you perhaps have any product shout out or product thumbs down for us?
Oh, that's right. Let me see. No, you have.
I've been saying, I've been saying I'll be putting it down
Even me, I've been
somewhere.
saying so.
But there are so many places, there are so many things I put down in so many places. I can't even keep track of anything again.
Just the other day, I was saying I'm going to have to rearrange my phone and my laptops and everything because everything is just everywhere. I swear to God, everything is just everywhere. I have not even
Digital sanitation.
I haven't gotten around to doing that.
Okay, Elsie, maybe this might be a good time to advertise one of my friends' software to you and to anybody that may be listening.
Okay.
It's called Bmarkly. That's Bmarkly. Bmarkly. So it's like a web-based app that you can use to bookmark things like this. So this is like the best use case. If you have maybe something you just want to remember, you go to the app, you create a folder for it. Maybe all the things I want to gossip about with my mom when I talk to her, something like that. You name it that, and you put a link inside the folder. If you have sub gossip, you can put another subfolder or something, add the name so that you can quickly identify it, put in a link. So it's like a management system for all your bookmarks. It seems like it's easy, like maybe there should be something like this already, but I don't know. I find his
What do you
own
mean by bookmarks?
app useful. Bookmarks now, don't you bookmark things on your laptop or on your
No,
phone?
but the way you're explaining does not. I don't understand it. Like you're saying that if you have any gossip to share with your mom, you just write it gossip with mom, for
That's
instance.
just an
No, I'm trying
example
to
now.
understand. I know now. I'm just trying to understand what you're saying. So, like for instance,
Okay.
if I have like gossip with my mom and I send it to my mom, but then you say you add the link in there. What do you mean? Which link?
That's me saying that it is things that are online. So it's like hyperlinks. Yeah.
Sorry, no, we're talking.
It's not like
No,
notes, it's not like a
that's why I had the
journal.
man and you said link. I was like, what
Yeah.
do you mean link again? I couldn't understand that part. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like I was linking it to how we were saying we
Bookmark.
can't find
You
anything.
want to say
Yeah.
bookmark?
Yeah, it will be something like this now. This product
I understand.
or shouts down.
Oh, I
You
understand. It sort of like
just
helps you to arrange
put it there.
your bookmarks rather than just save
Yeah.
it. You know, on the on Chrome, for instance, it's just for you to just
It's just
bookmark it, like
one
without
long list of,
plenty.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's interesting.
I don't know. Maybe Chrome too has found a way to
I think
organize
they
it
have, but you have to go
for
back
now.
inside the settings and then organize it. Not like yeah,
Eh,
not like you can just do it on the out
on the
bookmark
like as you are
tab.
browsing.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think you have to go back to settings and then do it.
Also, it might just be maybe latest, and it's not going to be that
I
like the
can't.
latest thing you
I've never
bookmarked.
tried. I've never tried to do it. To be honest, so I'm not even really sure.
Okay, I'll send you these guys on after the call. This one I like it because it's free, customizable. Like you would know exactly why you bookmark this thing.
Okay, that's interesting.
Reach out to this person. Anyway. Okay, so it appears we both do not have anything we are currently hating or loving.
It seems wild. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we can move to the main topic. Thank you. Well, at least it didn't start on Monday. Thank God.
Bro, you have strength and you're still thinking of going to work. You have strength.
The thing is, I've been sitting
Putting
down
it
doing
off,
nothing
Abby.
since Sunday, so I'm feeling guilty. Yeah.
That's
I've not
good.
done anything.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, so the topic for today is the influence of mobile technology on user experience in Africa. We're going to be talking about okay, let me go through all those things I was saying.
You can.
Okay, so the first thing is us being in a mobile first reality. That's majority of Africans accessing the internet through mobile. And the second thing is keeping websites altogether and small businesses just jumping straight to WhatsApp and Instagram as their e-commerce channel to meet their customers, and which I think is a great influence of mobile technology on UX in Africa in the e-commerce space. That's two. The last one is government services, Nigerian government services, and the influence of phones or phone usage in Africa.
To just start because I've been thinking of how I'm going to like put in my own in it, but I don't know. But I think when we start it, I'll be
Okay.
able to just do it so that I'll have one itinerary I'm following rather than having. So if I have any other thing like
Okay.
outside of those things, we can just find a way to can enter. If it doesn't enter, fine. Once we start talking,
Okay.
so I don't know. So let's just
Okay. Okay.
yeah, I feel like
No
it will
wahala.
converge.
Okay.
Mm,
So
thank you.
the first thing I wanted to bring up, I mean, obviously we are in a mobile first reality. We have gone so far away from the days of cyber cafe, and it's so
Oh
interesting
my
because
gosh,
that was
that's
okay.
crazy.
Let me not sound too old. Let me not sound like ancient of days or something, but I remember going to cyber cafes.
Wow.
Sorry, I remember going to I don't remember going to cyber cafe.
What?
You don't remember going
Are
to
you
cyber
kidding
cafe?
me? What?
Say make I ask me.
That's like a very like but the funniest part, even like before I
What?
came in, like I came into the UK, right? I went there for something. What was
Mm.
I going to the cafe to do? I think I went there to print out something. Yes, to print out. I still saw people like sitting down in the cafe and doing the people were always coming there to do things. And I was so surprised because I
Mm.
really thought cafes are no longer like a thing.
Nah,
But
I was going to touch on this. Sorry, I was going to touch on this in that GDS, I mean government services section, but it's fine.
okay,
I thought this, I thought the same way as well, but like when we think about it, what did you go and do in the cafe? If you can remember,
print.
what were you printing? Is
This
it something for school, government, visa,
yeah, I think
something
it's
government related,
oh, I
Abby?
think it's wait, I think it's I can't even remember very well. But I think it's just
Wait, no pass it.
something about this school story. Yeah, I think it's about this coming.
Coming to the
I
UK.
think so. I can't remember exactly what part of it I went to do, but yeah.
Same year. The last time I went to a cyber cafe was in Bagada near Deeper Life Church. I was printing out my tuberculosis something test or something.
Oh,
It was be something like that, and that's because, in my opinion, and maybe this is a bold thing to say. It's not a bold thing to say. What am I saying? The government services that we have, like they are not mobile first.
oh yeah,
They are not mobile first, even with the fact that we are in a mobile first
that's
reality.
that's actually true if you think about it because there's many things that you can't really do on the phone when it comes to like government stuff. Oh, that's true. I never thought about it like
They will
that.
not let you.
Mm, mm,
Can
mm.
you can you imagine? Can you compare? Like, okay, I don't want us to jump to government because that's like the fourth thing
Okay,
on the
okay.
list, but it's fine.
Let's
We'll
let's
come
let's
back
come
to
back
it.
here.
Yeah, but basically, from cyber cafes, because people did not have access to internet on their phones, they will go to. Do you remember like the OG one? Because I feel like there's a difference between how we use cyber cafe or someone will use a cyber cafe now and how it was in the earlier days. I think they used to talk about like credits or something. Like you need to buy credits.
Yes,
I
like if
don't
you
know. I
have
don't really remember
like
very
if you
well.
have 1 hour, might be 30. Nothing is something that back then for me I think it's almost the same thing now in a way. But then you
Mm.
but then right
Mm.
you buy
Mm.
for example 1 hour 30 minutes or something like that. You buy any of them. And
Mm.
then they give you one piece of paper that have like the password for for the particular system, and then you use it. And when it's almost finishing, you have to go and top it up if you want to keep staying, or else it's going to keep having flashing warnings for you. I think it's from 5 minutes
Are
or
you
so.
serious?
Yes. And then if you don't finish what you're doing, it, you just go.
Wow,
Just
like it will just log you
it's just
off.
like you off. Yeah. So once you start getting like
Nah, I
5 minutes, you have to round up what you're doing if you want to go or you go and top up.
okay, that's it. I think that will be the main difference because for now you're not using it to surf the internet. We are
Yes.
mostly using it for file transfer
Yeah.
or file download or file printing or
Specific things
something.
now that you're doing, yes.
Or you're sending something to your Gmail, or you have me print this, scan this, all those kind
That's
of
true.
things. But then it's it for the internet. But now it has changed. Yeah.
That's true.
Okay. So that was like I just wanted to talk about that difference. But I saw something. I don't know if I can send it to your WhatsApp so that you can see exactly what I'm saying. Let me see. I can send it. So I saw this ad. This ad is from 2002.
No more.
Photos and videos. Like, and I saw it and it was just like, wow, life has changed.
Let me see.
Okay, I've sent it to your WhatsApp now. So the ad, for people who cannot see our WhatsApp, the ad is called Flash Me Cash by First Atlantic Bank PLC. And this was made in 2000 and...
You said...
Like 2002. No, I was trying to confirm. It's 2002.
See the phone
See the
first.
headline. The headline says... The headline says, with mobile phones, are these people joking? That was the like headline text of this graphic design. So basically it's First Atlantic Bank advertising to people or its customers that you can send people money with mobile phones. And it looked like this revolutionary thing that's like AI. You know how people are
Yeah, exactly. That's the funny thing.
people are doing for AI. And I wish I could see the reactions to this newspaper ad because it's from a newspaper.
Okay.
But I can't see. Yeah, have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it. I'm
You've
looking
seen
at
it now?
it. It's just so funny.
Hey, it's from a newspaper. So I'm looking at this now and it's just interesting to see how far things have changed, that you now have
See the phone instead of the
fintech
use.
apps. I said, look at the UI.
Interesting.
Look at the UI. You have been flashed 100,000 by 080.
More.
So. Yeah. So that's just one aspect of it.
Who is dying in your side though?
One that's also every day.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's actually interesting, like, to see how far. To be honest, like, yeah.
Like life has changed.
So see what's that? Is that Nokia? Nokia? What? That is that phone? So
Nokia 30. It looks like 3310.
3310. Yes.
So, do you agree if I say that all the products or most products in Africa, like virtual products, they should be mobile first
Oh, I definitely
at this time of...
at this time of our tech list, right? I think I definitely agree because, like, a lot of people now, who is going to, if you are in, for instance, you are in tech and wants things to do with your laptop, a lot of people just use their phone for a lot of things. So it's easier if whatever you are trying to push out is first of all be designed for mobile. You know, that's one of the things that I was thinking of talking about, touching on to that. And in Africa generally, we have that not just because everybody's on their phone, but also like it's easier to buy data for your phone than to be buying Wi-Fi if you don't have. Most people don't use Wi-Fi if you look at it. So people still use Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's true.
But a lot of people just easier for them because Wi-Fi is a bit more expensive or something like that. If it's just...
You mean like a modem?
Yeah, that kind
or a
of
router?
Yeah, that kind of thing. So it's easier and for people to buy that on their phones. Mostly they're not like into things that they don't need to be using. Yes. So just to go and surf the internet, if you just use basic like social media, whatever, it's definitely going to be on your phone. Yeah, so I do agree that in that sense, that most services should be thinking in Africa that are targeted for African users should be thinking of designing for mobile first.
But it appears that the only people that are prioritizing mobile now, banking,
Yeah.
financial tech, they're the only ones that prioritize, and it makes sense and it's great. I mean, it makes lives easier. But it seems like other industries don't even...
Yeah.
It's like they don't see the reason for
I don't know why.
mobile first.
Because it's interesting. Site you go to, like back home, site you go to on your phone, and it just appears like it doesn't really show up well. And yeah,
Like it's not responsive.
yes, but if you go on your laptop, it's fine, everything is okay. But if you go on your phone, it's not the same. It doesn't like show well on your phone. Like it's not responsive. I'm just trying to make it like layman language. It doesn't show well on your phone. And it's just very interesting because most of us in Africa we use our phones first. So you think it's a given that they will be designing things for the phone rather than
me. Throughout uni, I did not have a laptop. Like I was using maybe my mom's laptop or
On
a friend's
phone.
laptop to do my project. I didn't have a laptop,
Wow.
and all the things, like all the
Research.
end to end, not even research. Let's not even come into my project.
Mhm.
I want to register, do registration for my course
Okay.
form. I want
It has
to which one
yeah.
again? What thing they do?
Most things have
Everything you
to be
have to
on
go to one
laptop.
guy.
I just remember.
Everything is on
That's
lap.
that's
Like
true.
it was a crazy experience. Like it was not a pleasant
Oh yeah,
experience going
that's
to uni
true.
for me.
Because
It was
like
not.
I have laptop, right? I was blessed to have laptop. But even if I have laptop, I still have to go to cafe,
Yeah.
go to school because what of data?
Uh-huh.
What of data?
Uh-huh.
It's not about having
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean data?
like you have a laptop, right? And you want to, for instance, you want
Yeah.
to register for something on your laptop. You have to connect it
Yeah.
to Wi-Fi now, something like that.
Oh yeah, like school Wi-Fi or something.
So either you carry your whole laptop to school and start thinking of where to go to connect it, or you just go to cafe,
I
which might be easier
say
for you to do than finding good Wi-Fi in
it's
school.
okay. Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's just that's unnecessary.
seriously.
I guess we're making money for the small shops in the markets and motion ground or whatever, but it's not. It's a bad, like it's a bad user
It
experience. It's a bad
is
experience for the end
making
users.
things more
Like
difficult. Yeah,
for what? For what really?
that's true.
And all those things to cause me so much anxiety that time. Like, oh, you have to do this so that you get your local
Yeah,
level advisor
yeah.
to sign this, print this, do this. There is DocuSign. There is all these signatures, everything that they use and do. All these things, all the cost for say you go use and sell corn at the end of the day. So what is it? What is it? So I don't know. I don't know if it has changed now, Shao. I'll ask my younger brother who
I
has
don't know
just
why I
graduated.
doubt that it has changed much now. I don't know why I just doubt. I feel like it probably will be changing, but I don't think it's going to change that fast. Like it's how slow this kind of things change back home. I don't know. Hopefully.
It's just unnecessary.
I wonder now. Now I'm wondering if it's on purpose by some people that doesn't want maybe this benefiting from it or something like that. But I don't know
You mean
who
for the
who it will
unis?
be. No, like why is it that no, not just for the units, for general stuff. Why is it that important things can't be done on your phone? Meanwhile, a lot of people use their
Mm-hmm.
phones. Is it
That's the
done on
question.
purpose? Is it that some people are benefiting from something and doesn't want that to happen, or is it that we just are just backwards and don't think about things like that? You know, it's just very
Hey, well,
interesting.
that's a great question. That's a great question because the way you said it now, it's likely that there's someone
It's yeah,
benefiting somehow.
yeah,
Someone is making billions from
seriously.
even the we're still using paper,
Yeah.
like printing paper. We are not even ready to talk about sustainability. We're still in the paper age. Like we don't even care. Imagine, speaking of paper, this was a quick segue. Like imagine all the projects people do that just end up in one landfill somewhere. Like hardcover, spiral bind, all those things, just useless. And this thing now is not even like, oh, they told me, or maybe it's when I left school and also we used to do this chemistry lab. We used to do this lab work in chemistry lab, in Unilore. You know it's even more than me, self, because it was not our own. It was elective basically.
Mm.
We would do this lab work or maybe Tuesday this week. Tuesday of the next week, you will see the paper that you submitted just wasted somewhere at the back of the department. What's the
What's the
point? Like, why are we not doing
point?
all these things?
What's the
Why are we
actual
doing all these
point?
things? And the way before you enter, Jesus Christ, we need to have another episode for universities, Elsie. Before we are able to enter these labs, because we are so much in one
Oh
department,
yeah, that's true.
we'll queue
That's true. That's true.
queue
That's true.
like say you want to collect salary or something.
At a point
We need to
at a point now when they just started dividing it into you have these days, this particular people have these days to do the same test, the
same,
same this thing. We have different days.
yeah,
Each group have different days.
same, but I go still plenty.
Yeah,
China, you will still be
you
plenty
are.
even if you divide the
You
days.
see plenty now. What you do? The whole equipment
Sometimes
will not still be enough,
it's
bro.
not be enough. Like it's just a scam.
I say it's
You
crazy.
just scam. Abi make person don't tell you the answer already. You're just copying from others. Like
Nice.
just rubbish.
Seriously.
Okay, let's come back because I've carried us to another place now. What I just wanted to add to that is aside from aside from uni and maybe governments, like other sectors too that seem to, or maybe they are slow to get to mobile first, that I know of is like healthcare hospitals. Though I would say those ones are already. I think I've been seeing more telemedicine or health apps lately.
Mm.
Before I left Nigeria, I knew one girl. She was like she was doing like a startup. She wanted to, like, the whole point of it was to help diabetics, people who have diabetes and other like
Wow.
food related diseases. And
Issues.
the whole thing is the app will, and it was so good, such a great idea. Like, she's a nutritionist.
Yeah.
She was at the time of knowing her, and the app, I don't know how she did it, but she will make food suggestions available for people who need to eat healthy
Hmm.
based on their health information.
Wow.
So it is a personalized experience. Yeah. So depending on what you are going through, the app will make suggestions. It will give you maybe like how cooking preparation ingredients down to the tea.
What's
And
the name?
I think she was talking about, bro, that's the sad thing, I can't even remember.
Okay.
And I did not even get in touch with her. So
Mm.
that time it was a co-working space.
Okay.
And that co-working space, they used to do like investors will come maybe on every last Wednesday of the month or
Wow. Are you
something.
serious?
Then I swear you pitch your app that you're designing. That's when I first started seeing people that were doing things like, I was
That's
like, hey.
crazy.
And this girl, she just came out. She was young too then. She talked about doing these things. I don't know if the app is now live. I don't even know.
Okay. That's nice.
Yeah, so I think agriculture too. I think there's some farming tech, like agro
Yeah.
tech or something.
Yeah.
There are those as well. That
I
is for mobile.
yeah. I think the last time I was doing research on this stuff, I think it's this stuff. I was seeing something of
Yeah.
when which country is that? I think it's Nigeria still, but I think it's the north. So I can't remember if it's
Mm.
Nigeria or is it. Let me not say I can't remember. But I remember that there's a country in
Mm.
Africa where they were doing this. I was using it where they were doing this thing for them to give agriculture farmers I think loan
Mm-hmm.
something like that. So in order to be able to
Oh,
do
for
that, you're supposed to use your phone. You're supposed to apply with your phone, but you can't. They can't ask them to go and start applying and start doing all those things. So they did like a research. Yes, it's a research. I remember where they will
mm.
now ask them. You know how on your phone you dial *108 this to get all of this information.
USSD.
So
Yeah.
yeah, thank you. So they use that for the farmers, and they found it much more efficient
But
than
what does
asking them.
the USSD give them?
I cannot remember anymore. But I
Okay,
think
but
it's about
they did use USSD.
I think it's about using it for, is it loan or to get something like that?
Hmm.
I think it's loan.
That means it's still fintech. That means it's still fintech. Like, it's not it's not like agricultural.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't solve a
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
farming.
understand what you're
How
saying.
do I
I
say
understand
this
what you're
thing?
saying. It's still about money.
It's still money, yeah. But at least it's something, sha.
Yeah.
So at least it's something. Do you remember the name as well?
No.
Let me see. Oh, okay. I think this is like maybe taking in, how do I say it now? Like, maybe it's the best thing that we can do at the moment, really, especially for uneducated people.
Mostly for,
Like,
yeah.
what if mobile, yeah, mobile app service is not their, that's not what they need for
Yeah.
those people,
A lot of them
not
don't have
university students,
phones
child,
that are connected to the internet. Like that
to
have
the
all those, they
internet.
just have all
Yeah,
those 3310 kind of thing, and they don't really care.
it's true. Or even if they do have, maybe there's no network coverage. Safe.
Exactly.
If normal place where they say you no get network
It's in
for
rural
inside
areas.
bush.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's interesting, Sha. I'd like to maybe find this
I think we talked about it
because
one time like
that's the
that
next best
under
thing.
one topic. I can't remember.
I think so. It sounds
I
familiar.
know I read it.
It sounds familiar. I also made a mistake when I said it's only fintech people that are mobile first. These guys are mobile first as well. Transport. But then it's not. I could say Nigerian made, like short last. Is it short last or short? I don't even know. Like boats, like Uber, but they're Nigerian apps
Oh,
or
okay.
African apps. To be
Mm-hmm.
honest, I think we might still do this episode again because my research was mostly based on Nigeria.
And
maybe
it's
a
true.
subsequent one could
But I
focus
saw
on Africa.
no, I saw a bit about the fact that in somewhere like I think Kenya, something like that, they have like really good internet. Like yeah, I think something like that. Like I think it's Kenya.
How do
Like
they have
East
really good
Africa,
internet?
basically. No, I've heard of that thing like a long time ago that Kenya, the way they are, I think it's East Africa mostly, but I think Kenya, the way they
Yeah.
are, is it Kenya and Uganda? The way their stuff is growing is really nice, like it's really good. When the internet, whatever, is growing.
Maybe we should talk to the girl we saw yesterday. She's from Kenya.
Oh,
We should have a talk with her about this sometime.
mm.
Anyway, Sha, the transportation, the logistics, yeah, that's the word. Logistics services are mostly mobile because imagine having to open your laptop to book a ride every single time,
Yeah.
then print your
So
receipt,
if
then
I'm on the
present it to the
I'm on the road, Nico, and I'm going to somewhere, and I said that I'm going to take bus, but no, I'm going to take Uber now. I'm not gonna start going to look for where to get laptop,
we now go to
bruh.
cafe.
That'd be crazy.
So yeah, I think logistics is mostly mobile as well. Then yeah, of course, entertainment. Um, all the blogs we read, you don't have to go to your laptop. Zikoko is my favorite, not my favorite, one of my favorite platforms to go to consume like Nigerian or African content, and it's responsive. Before it wasn't responsive, but it's now responsive. I don't know about other. Do you know Pulse.ng?
So I said, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's responsive now.
Now, what I do now for pause, they have like pause, they have like video, like TikTok and all of that.
Oh, like they have like their social media is, yeah, it's
Yeah,
true, it's true.
yes, the social media is active. For some reason, yeah.
Social media is like the thing that's covering everybody's yash, like for all these, like,
Exactly. But
I don't want to say big companies.
nobody wants to go and start for losing your needs. But if you're social media, then that means you are.
Yeah. Like what I mean is if you go to these people's websites now, it's not, and I'm talking from a designer's perspective,
Mhm.
it's no, there's nothing there, like it's not world class design, like
Yeah,
the Eddie's conversation we had that time.
yeah.
There's nothing really going on. It's their social media that is really
That's
covering
what I'm
up
saying.
all the things that they did not do.
Yes, I agree. That's what I'm saying. That most people now, if you have social media, people will not be like, okay, you're doing something well. But it doesn't necessarily mean that they have any like you said. Last time I went to, which is years ago, that I went to Pulse. It's so much
Yeah.
ads for real. Like it's so messed up. I don't know if they because I don't know if bro.
Let me check.
Let me just jump you any. I started checking.
Yeah,
I
John.
went to this
Yeah.
I was trying to see how what Nigerian the .gov our own government and this thing looks like. I don't know if they upgraded things or if this was how it was. I mean I did not know because now what I'm seeing I don't know if it's really our .gov or I'm seeing something
Are
else.
you kidding me?
I don't understand. Like it's not like
What's our website?
okay, that's why I'm saying I don't know if it's the one.
Let me Google
E
Nigeria. It's
dot
supposed to
gov
come
dot
out.
ng yes e.gov.ng something like that. And I'm like, are you sure?
Ike.
I just say okay, just say gov.ng. Let's see what will come out.
Okay,
So,
gov.ng. I just went to pause by the way, and there are still ads.
oh,
Like the ads even look very indistinguishable from actual content. I don't know what is content. I don't know what is ad.
oh my god.
Okay, I've seen it. E.gov. Access all government services in one place. What's the E for? Is it for Eniola?
Electronic ebook, not ebook. E this, e that.
I see. Okay. And now, yeah, I'm on gov.ng. Yeah.
So I'm seeing right. Is it looking better or is it me?
It looks okay. I like it. It reminds me of the NIM.
But before it used to be like crazy. Like it used to be. I don't know.
Yeah, they've redesigned it.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
thank
seeing.
God.
Like they've redesigned it and it
They
looks so
redesigned
much
it.
better from what I can see.
Yeah, it looks so much better. Okay, they should. I don't know how it looks on mobile,
It's
but
another
at least
thing.
this is a good. This is a good one.
Yeah.
And I also don't know how usable it is,
And
because that's another
and
thing.
this is what is let's talk about. I found that they have the select language thing, but for now it's only Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba that is there. But at least they have.
At least,
Oh,
yeah.
that's interesting. It actually works. I just said Igbo now, and it actually works.
Me, I don't even know how to select it. It just shows me
There's that word.
learn more.
No, there's that word.
Oh, select language. Okay,
Yeah,
I've seen it.
bro. Oh, this is
And yes, now
nice.
they are multilingual. There's multilingual content now. I've been seeing multilingual content for a while now. Like you see Yoruba,
And
like content on the sites is fully in
in
Yoruba.
government, in
I've seen that for a while. Well, not our government site. This
that's
is
what
the
I'm
first time
saying.
I'm seeing
That's what I'm
this.
saying because I haven't also seen it in our government side before, but maybe I've noticed it. But now I'm seeing it. I'm surprised. I'm just saying. That's one of the things I was talking about. Like,
Forúkọsílẹ̀, wọlé. Interesting.
it's
Interesting. But
interesting.
this menu, wetin be this? What's the meaning of menu? Àkójọ.
Oh,
This is
wait,
not Yoruba.
what's Akojo? Wait, let me see what they wrote for Igbo. Menu Akojo.
Okay, I feel like this one is entering our next topic, which is designing for multilingualism. So
Ah,
maybe
bro.
let's save this one.
Sorry,
Let's save
but
this for our next
I see
topic.
I put it in Igbo and I said not even got to the menu. Then I wrote
Hmm.
NCHNHR.
What's that?
What is that? Only consonants. What kind of language have consonant? Consonant? What is this? This is not even Igbo at all.
We don't dey enter Wakanda. So
Okay,
now Wakanda.
let's
Let's
move
save
on,
this
please.
for next topic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, so yeah, I actually always forget we have Nigerian streaming apps as well, like AudioMac. Do you know AudioMac and Boomplay?
And what? No,
I
I
use
know
both
Boom
of them
Play.
well. I used both.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's Nigerian, but I think it's African. I know it's African. Yeah, so there's all that. Those are some sectors that use or that leverage mobile technology to reach more users. So yeah, the next thing that was on my list was the conversation around businesses, especially small businesses. Maybe not even only small businesses at this point. Skipping websites. So the traditional thing used to be that you get your business name, you have your brand, get graphic designer design a business card for you, you do it very well, then you now have a website that you're selling things, put your normal e-commerce website
Yeah.
the way they always look, it will have like it's a shop, then you can make payments. That make payments, let me just asterisk it there, because it was not always that easy to make payments like that even inside Nigeria. Then the thing, and we had like I don't really know the history of all these interswitch, so like if I don't say the exact thing, please don't crucify me, I don't know, but I shall know that the ones me I was like able to use in Nigeria is what's the name, Flutterwave, and the other one forgot, the ones that were bots now. What's the other one now that start from P, that they were acquired?
I don't remember.
It's not PayPal. Jesus, I can forget the name of this thing. They are like Paystack. Yeah, that's the name I was trying to remember.
Oh, Paystack.
Paystack, yeah. Paystack, yeah. So those were like, that's like the payment portals that you now plug into your website. And then you have customers. Yeah, you have customers just coming to your website to buy things. But nowadays, it's not necessarily like that anymore.
No.
You can just open your Instagram or open your WhatsApp business, and you've started your market and you're selling. And I feel like that's one very serious influence of mobile use, or prevalence of mobile tech use of phones in Nigeria. So
It's easier on your phone. You can do it on your phone.
Much easier, less money wasted.
You don't want to start some businesses with any money saved now on social media.
I swear, just get your things when you want to. But is that good for us though? Because we are designers and developers as well. Is that great for us? Because we lose those people that would have been a source of income for designers and developers.
I think.
But now there's no point.
People still make websites anyway. That's what you mean. But I think that in a way, it's just about how do I say, evolving with moving with the flow. So if it's not going to be like mobile and all those things, how are we going to move out? Because I feel like the world will keep evolving. So you yourself, you can't just be in one place. You have to also keep evolving. Which is not easy, to be honest. I'm not even like, you're still trying to wrap your head around one thing. You're talking about another thing. So I don't know how it's going to be, but yeah, basically.
I swear. So that means there's nothing, well, at least for small businesses, that market is lost. to designers now and developers. Basically, nobody is coming to you as a designer to say, please, can you help me design my website that I want to be selling my shoes on? No one is
Oh
doing it. It's
yeah.
not like it's not
Yeah, I feel like
common
yeah, I
again.
think people that want to know website most times in this kind of thing, in my opinion, might be people that already like have established businesses and they want to like have their own like they have their own brand already. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So they might
Mm-hmm.
be the only ones that are looking for
An example I have is Koti. Do you know Koti? You know
is
her.
it
If I show you her
tailoring
picture, you probably
tailoring
know her.
something?
Tailoring care. She's a videographer.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember her. She said she was looking for whiskey that time. That's how a lot of people know her. She was looking for whiskey.
A lot.
Whiskey. A lot. Good question. Basically, Koti, she's been doing a thing for years. She's good. She's great at what she does. She does enjoyable content. She's good. Basically, we love her. And there was one time, I think in 2021, I'm not sure, she just unveiled her website, and she can't remember who the designer was, but she gave one of the like designers to help her do it, and it was very well done. So it's like I'm just making a point of it's mostly when people have
Their own.
known brands,
Yeah.
that's when they see any need for a website these days.
Exactly.
Because now social media is the new what they call it. You called this in something once in one of our episodes, like you described it as like where people live or something, like your house, your address. Yeah, like you know how we have web address is now social media
That's social
address
media. Everybody asking you for your TikTok, for your Instagram, for your
for your
Snapchat,
Instagram.
all those kind of things.
Yeah. Yeah, so do you think there's a place for designers still in that? Like, not talking about social media managers, because I feel like they're doing a different job for a profile. Is there a place for a designer? Is there, do you see a niche like social media? Oh, there's social media designer, of course, but in
Design.
a more if you open some people's social media,
Yeah.
it looks a certain way. Like
Okay.
it's not play.
Yeah, I understand.
Like it's
I
not play.
understand. They have their own
And
branding,
they
and
have
then the way it
their design
looks, the way it
system.
looks. Exactly. Okay.
They have their design. They have like
All their
the
own.
things that look alike.
Yeah. They have all their assets are well
But
clear.
then I think that's even just specifically for Instagram, because TikTok and
But
nobody cares
TikTok
about
do
all
have
those
it.
things.
I've seen some TikTok that really look like Instagram in, I say Instagram in a way, but not like you know how Instagram have.
Hey,
You know how you see it on Instagram and it's like white background on every all their things. It's just like simple. Meaning
yeah,
I've seen TikTok like that.
yeah,
That if you go on the person's profile and look, the whole thing is well
mm,
organized and well everything. But because you don't
mm.
see it that way on TikTok. You're just scrolling for you pages.
Nobody, yeah, it's not obvious. I mean, it's not common rather.
That because yeah, I've said that because you're always seeing like for you page on your for you page is where I see most times. So you cannot really see
Mm,
yes until sometimes some people is when you go to their profile and just look at all their this is like oh they're trying their best to make their videos look almost alike and have the same kind of stuff.
like me, I'm trying and failing. Every day I have a new design system.
But but
I'm
but
just trying to
no,
see.
but to be fair, that's
I'm trying
how.
to see what I
Exactly.
like.
That's how it starts, to be honest. Let's just be honest. That's how it starts. Like you have to keep going until
Uh,
you find out what works for you and then you not start using it. If those people that is working for them,
mm,
I'm sure if you scroll down to their first videos, it will be nonsense to the
it's
it's
true. It's not always the
trial and
same.
error. Yeah. Not
So
to
you're saying I'm doing
no
nonsense?
no God forbid but no. I'm saying those
Ah,
ones. When not serious. No, no,
I
no.
know.
I'm not
It's
even
true, Sha. It's true. I've seen that in many times.
like
Like, it's not, that's not how they've always started. You can see the growth, the
like
way it
on
changed.
your
And
other music channel, for instance, I think that's the one that you really. I think it's that one that have like album
oh, yeah, that's
cover.
true.
You forgotten that side.
Oh, I don't forget. Things don't they suffer for my life.
Mhm.
It's true. That one, I followed my design system like well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I followed. It's because that one I knew that I was not putting my face, so it was just easy to just be. I started without my face for a
Yes.
long time,
Yes.
but this one I want to be talking, and it's harder.
Kind of.
It's not easy. But I have a question on that, Sha. Do you think that it is necessary?
But
For instance, on TikTok now, like to have that kind of design system or to have designers that do this as a job
um,
for people's social media. Sorry to before you answer. You know, on TikTok now,
mm,
you can see the people that have gone viral. Maybe they have millions of followers and they don't have all these are useless patterns and
mm.
components and all these things. They don't have it in place. So do you think it is necessary to
I
have
think from
in
what
this
I've been
social
hearing
media
on
time?
for TikTok specifically, what I've been hearing about it is that it's
Yeah.
not, because most times people want relatability. They want to feel like this is one of us, rather than all these curated
Hmm.
Instagram things like where yeah, I
Accounts.
know how Instagram is always like people are perfect, everything is perfect, perfect life. It
Yeah.
doesn't really work as well on TikTok from what I've heard. However, having said that, I feel like since we are like in the design field, maybe you might want to
Mm-hmm.
have something to like shows that you're standing apart in a way. But if I were to do TikTok in like now, I think
Yeah.
basically personally I feel like I don't know. I'm not saying I know anything about TikTok or know how the algorithm works or anything like that. But from what I've been seeing, I just feel like I should you be able to just put things out. If you get to the point where you can actually, if you get to the point where you can actually like have your design, should I say, assets, like different assets that can
Yeah.
work together, then do it. But I don't think you should
Mm.
first start with bothering your head about having like a well
Yeah.
curated TikTok, because to be honest,
Feed.
that's one of the things
Yeah.
that works, from what I've heard, works well in TikTok. It doesn't have to be so perfect. People want to feel like they
Mm.
can relate to this person and they can, yeah.
People literally just open phone for on their bed, like as they
Yeah.
just woke up with this thing still in their eyes and they're talking. Nobody's doing
Nobody,
light
nobody,
setup or
exactly.
makeup or
People are no longer
all of
like,
that. But then again, when you see when you see a place that has good lighting and someone with good makeup like and good
you
sound,
stop. That's true.
you'll be arrested. Yeah, your attention is arrested.
That's
Yeah,
true. I'm not,
so it's one or the other.
it's not like, yeah, I feel like it's a way to find a compromise or a balance. Like, not all your
Mm.
videos should be that kind of, like, for instance, now, let me use as an example. You can start take this part out any, but for instance, now,
Mm.
you can decide, like,
Mm.
I want to post 10 videos in a week, right? This is for example.
Mm.
And then you've gone to the studio
Mm.
to create like five. Or to create
Yeah.
three. The other five or the other
Yeah.
seven should just be you opening
Yeah.
opening your phone and doing whatever you want to do or talking about things. It doesn't have to be all have to be like curated,
But
curated.
I'm not fine.
What's fine?
No, my nose is big. My mouth is big.
Oh, that's how, bro, like that's how everybody feels anyway. And I don't know, but it doesn't have to be you. It doesn't
My
have to be.
my forehead is big.
I mean, everything is big. Well done. Big, big, big. You're not
No, I'm
serious.
being serious. I have angles that if I don't take a picture at that angle, you will not know who you are looking at. Though. I'm not
So
even
you said
joking.
that you cannot take like a selfie with your phone. Like, don't you have
But
angle
like
angle of?
to do a video is different. To do a video is different. I cannot come online and be looking like
It's
like
gentle.
you know how people just come online and they're just themselves. Me, I've not reached that consciousness.
It's true, sha.
I can't be doing.
Ah,
Let me just before somebody starts saying one thing to drag you on, because you
they'll
know everybody's just
definitely
looking
drag you now. They definitely. I feel like
scapegoats.
in this time and this day and time, they'll definitely drag you. Because there are people that just don't know how to show their faces, but they're very good
I swear
at
that I swear
pretend like they're perfect.
trolling.
Yes, that's just,
And it's easy now.
yes. It's
It's not
very easy when you
easy.
hide
You not
yourself,
show your face.
obviously.
It's true, Sha. There's nothing you do.
Yes,
People
sir.
will still find something to
Exactly.
talk about.
Try to make up your mind about
Okay.
that. But yeah, just do what feels comfortable for you at the end of the day. That's the whole point.
Yeah. Before I want like go on to the next one, I just thought it would be nice to talk about these guys like as part of this conversation because it would be weird to remove them out. And those are this Conga.com, Gigi, which one again? I've
Jumia.
forgotten them.
Jumia.
Jumia, yeah, there's Jumia as well. I don't know if I don't really remember how it was before we left. I don't know if it's still as popular as it was. But I feel like it's also part of this conversation. Do you know if they were mobile first? Do you know if they were responsive sites? Because I know them to be websites, not apps.
Okay, I can't remember
Let me check. Let me
using
Google.
them on.
Jumia Nigeria. I don't even know if they're still in existence. They're still
Yes, no,
Jumia.
that's Jumia. Jumia Ghana, Jumia Nigeria, Jumia. Yeah.
Let me see if they have app. Jumia Online. Okay, they do have apps. So basically, because I remember them to be like the e-commerce sites that were
Yeah.
very popular, but I know them to be websites.
Okay.
Well, I think they have apps on Google Play and
Oh, really?
yeah, they have apps. They have apps on Google Play. Let me check Gigi because Gigi was the trenches one, I
She's
think.
like eBay. Go. She's almost like,
Yeah, there's Gigi app as well.
really?
Yeah, there's Gigi app. Well,
Interesting.
that's even the whole conversation again. Like, how do you trust what you see there? What gives the customer or the user trust in these systems or in these apps?
What do you mean?
You know, anybody can just post scams and say, "Oh, come on!" Like, who is running the what do we call it now? Who is verifying? What's the verification process
I
like?
don't know what.
The KYC and
Yeah,
all
I
that.
don't know what it's like at all, but I think Jumia is more like, I don't know how Jumia operates. Does it operate like, I think it operates like Amazon in a way, but I can't
How?
remember.
Like multiple
Multiple, I
sellers
think so,
and
yeah. I think that's,
I think that's how GG2 is because it's buy and sell.
I don't think I've used Gigi like
That's
that.
how GG2 is.
I think Gigi is more like eBay, where
Mm.
people can also sell like used stuff to not only new things.
Okay,
I
okay.
think so. Because I think,
Like Facebook Marketplace.
yeah, I think something like that for Gigi. I think so, but I'm not
Mm.
sure anymore. But when I was there, that's what it
So me,
reminds me of.
I don't me too. I don't know, Sha, but my mind is just thinking about the hazards that any user might be prone to face when they use these things. Because even here, like you have to trust that this person is going to bring something that is not faulty or something. So how would that even work in Nigeria when you're using an app to? But then I think maybe there's another conversation,
I
Sha.
think
Abby.
they'll have put things in place. I think it's something like where if you buy something like Jumia, for instance, I think something like if you buy something from
Mm.
the seller, I think Jumia would hold your
Yeah.
money until the seller have given you the thing, something like that. I think they do it. I think so because I know I bought
Like
something from Jumia
what's it
before back
called?
home, and I always get what I bought. I don't think I've ever personally.
Mm.
I don't think I've encountered. Yeah,
But have you gotten quality? Have they been quality?
I don't know.
Because my mom complains about maybe she tried her luck with maybe Jumia, so maybe she sees a shoe and they bring the shoe and it's very bad quality.
Oh, that one day.
Well, now Shein and Temu they do the same, so maybe that's inescapable. Maybe that's inescapable. Okay, and maybe they have reviews as well, Sha. Maybe you know how you review things you
I'm sure they'll
bought
have that kind of
or
store.
or review a seller
Yeah.
or review a seller.
Or
That
the,
would be good.
yeah. That,
So I did a small research and found that we have like I wanted to know what phones people use the most and how that also influences
Android.
UX. In my head, I don't know why. I don't know. Like somebody asked me and before I did that research, I probably would say maybe iPhone is
What?
close. It's not even close.
Africa? Definitely not.
Okay, that's why I know that I'm not thinking well. Like it's echo chamber. What they call it? Like I'm in my bubble.
My
That's why
bubble.
I'm thinking that iPhone is
What?
even close. Apparently, iPhone is even less than
I
13%,
believe that 100%.
and Android is over
Yeah,
80%.
we all use Android now, back home now. We've forgotten. I know the people that use iPhone,
Who is
obviously.
us?
I know you say that. I know the people that use iPhone, but is like, how will I say? They're so few that they feel like something when the people are using iPhone. People will feel like you're wanting
Ah,
because they're using iPhone.
I'm not
People,
among you, please.
no, but to be honest, yeah, to be fair, to be serious, there are
Hmm.
a lot of people use iPhone. Come on, iPhone, Nokia.
You mean Android? Android.
Sorry, Android. What I say iPhone for? Android.
Yeah.
What's it called? Nokia. What's that one?
Techno.
Techno,
Infinix.
Infinix. Yeah, Infinix was one of those things. Techno and Infinix was really like up there.
Huawei. Huawei.
Huawei, is
Itel.
it Huawei or whatever? I don't know the correct pronunciation. I think it's Huawei or whatever.
They cannot even. If they say I should pronounce that
Just
thing to
hold
save my
God.
life, I'll probably
Just
die.
shoot. Wallahi, just shoot. It's okay. I understand.
Huawei. So basically, Sha, why I wanted
Samsung
to
too.
know
Yeah, okay.
Samsung, I should have even called that one first. Why I wanted to know this distribution was that I wanted to see is there a preference, not preference, but like, is there a pattern where designers are designing for iOS? Like, you know how we have our designers now in Nigeria, we have popular ones. There are people that are doing fonts. I don't know if you're familiar with the Ojuju fonts.
What did you
So
find?
I saw this, yeah, I can't remember what year. So the person shall just designed the new font that's been, I don't know if it's now added to Google fonts, but it's a distinct font that exists now and it was made by
It
Nigerian.
is. It's in Google Fonts. I just said Juju.
It's not a Google font. Oh, wow, let me see.
Wow.
You need to see it. You need to see. Exactly, that's his name.
Interesting.
Google fonts. There's even another one. I think Mirama or something. That's not a Nigerian. And it's an African woman. I can't remember what country she's from. I think it's Mirama one also.
Wow.
I love that. Like, I'm using that font now in my day to day.
It's
Let me see. Is it Mirama? No, it's not Mirama. I will find it. Now look like I'm lying. I say I use it and I can't remember the name.
it's like I'm lying.
Okay, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like, those are some, design assets that African designers are making. Aside from that, maybe like a design system. I wanted to know, is it that people are designing more for iOS, or it doesn't, there's no real, like, there's no pattern. It's just, maybe Android first or something. But I don't know if there's a real way for us to know these things. So you can let it go.
What do you mean? If there is a reason why? Sorry, can you come again?
Now, if there's a way we can know, like, what our designers designing. Why I asked there is, when you see people doing maybe daily UI challenge, or people that are just getting into UX or something, they are mostly, if you are looking at their frame, including me that I'm talking, like, you want to select a frame it's mostly an iPhone you're choosing.
Yes,
You
true.
want to get mock-ups, it's an iPhone you're choosing. Your font is SF.
That's true.
Like, it's always to the Apple side. So I'm like, does that affect real products that are being designed? Does that culture also enter into, and how does that affect people that mostly use Android? Because mostly Android people are using. So should designers start thinking more about, like, okay, let me start
Let's
thinking
design
about
for.
what my users need. Yeah, because the users are the Africans, and they are using 80% are using Android. So maybe
That's true.
I don't know, maybe it's a thing to think about, sure. Well, I don't know if it really affects them, because it should be easy to just turn it, like, I
I
don't
think
know.
in my opinion, or the reason, or in my opinion, I don't know if this is real, this is true or something. This is my opinion. I feel like the reason why people use mostly iPhone or for their designs is that it's more, like, you can just know that this is iPhone, right? When you are designing for iPhone.
Yeah.
However, Android is
Yeah.
more, how will I say, like, there are so many Android, there are so many types. You don't have like a particular, for instance, when you come to, do you understand, when you come to like Android, are you designing for Samsung, or is it for Techno, or is
Or
it
techno.
Infinix? It's,
Yeah.
there are so many of them, so it's a bit more, it's easier to just be like, okay, I'm designing for iPhone, because you just know it's iPhone you're designing for. However, I feel like
It's true, sure.
like when you go but again, I think it's about, just like you said, trying to know your users. If your users are more into Android, then you definitely have to go for Android design rather than just doing what feels easy.
And I guess there will be Android design patterns.
Yeah,
Yeah, like, this is the way to. Oh, what am I saying? There's all
there's
these
Google,
design kits
yeah,
now.
material
Material, yeah.
design, yeah.
Okay, so I think that's covered. I've remembered the name of the font I was saying, by the way. Madimi one.
Madimi one,
Madimi one. Yeah, it's one of my favorite fonts at the moment.
Madimi. Oh, I've seen it,
Madimi.
Madimi one.
Yeah.
Let me see what it looks like.
It's just cute. I like it for social media, but I don't think I've been able to get it on CapCut yet.
It's thick.
Like, this is what we are calling social media design. I think social media designers will be graphic designers.
I think so too. I think they mostly, or UI.
Okay, maybe UI, sure, yeah. Because people, except if there's interactivity. So, do you like it? Madimi one.
I think, oh wait, let me see. Because what I'm seeing, oh, okay. It's thick. Is it thick?
So maybe it's the weight you've given it.
Maybe. But this is regular.
Nah, it's thick.
It's thick. So I'm wondering where,
I like it.
it's nice actually, but I feel like it's specific.
I
What kind of,
actually used it
For what?
I used it in UI. I used it together with SF Pro rounded, and it worked.
Oh, really?
So it's not something you can use. I don't think you can use it. I don't think you should use it as
Alone.
maybe
Ye-
headings. I mean,
No,
you can use as
that's
headings, but
what.
not alone.
Yeah,
Not
yeah. I
alone.
feel.
Yeah,
I feel like for headers it would be really nice.
because it's weighty. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. Sure.
That's nice.
Okay, so aside from that, Sha, the only other thing was then the government services that we were putting off since the beginning. So we've already talked about it, how something is not clicking. It's not clicking that we're standing on business, but it's not clicking that the population uses Android the most. Or let's say uses mobile phones. It's not even about Android and iPhone right
Mobile
now.
phones. Yeah.
The population, and we still have to go and print things. We still have to go and enter cyber cafes and sign all this rubbish. We still have to do this all the time. And I'm thinking way back as WAEC, writing WAEC,
Good. Check.
writing what's that other one?
Junk.
You know that other one?
Neko.
No, NECO. They say another one again. GSC.
GC.
GC. Sorry. GC. Like, I just remember all the things we had to do. Well, okay, fair enough. That's secondary school. Maybe not every secondary school kid will have a mobile phone.
Oh, now I'm sure they
Thinking about
they will all
jam,
have mobile phones, bro.
and it's even true, safe. It's even true. Now they will. So now my cousins are what 6 years old have laptops and iPads.
Yeah. And they do.
So thinking to Jamb, that Jamb one. Well, I think Jamb still leverages mobile tech in certain place. Like if you get your result now, they send a text message to your phone.
Oh, really?
Like you don't have to go and yeah. The two Jamb I did, it was on my phone. I got my result on my phone.
Yeah, that's nice.
Result on my phone. But you still, it's not, I don't think it is the only way. Like you still have to go to, like there's still many other
To actually
processes
get the
involved in
actual
JAMB now.
result of your, you have to print it out.
Even before
right?
all that, registering.
Oh
Even
my
before
gosh.
the getting result.
Stress.
Registering for JAMB, like getting all those numbers, all those useless things that just cause anxiety. It's a lot. Like the exam itself is a lot. I was trying to do like a timeline, like from secondary school to now, how going from WAEC, JAMB, passports, visa, the entire visa process, and how using phones could actually make everybody's life easier. That's also what they talk about.
So much easier. So much
Like,
easier. I remember going for all this jam thing. You'll be going to register for jam. You have to go to cafe. You cannot even do it by yourself in the cafe. I don't know of now. I know that
I swear
it's
to
still the cafe
God.
owner that will tell you how because they've been doing it for a lot of people, so they know how to easily
For
do it.
years.
It's so crazy though. As if we are not
Why are you gatekeeping that?
know what's going. Don't know what happened. And all of us had phone then. It's not as if we did not have phone, no. And we don't
I
know how
swear.
to use phone. Yes, you cannot register by yourself. You have to go and meet the
By
person and all
yourself.
that. It's crazy.
All those scratch cards.
Yeah.
Useless scratch cards. You go use scratch card, go scratch them too much. You have to buy another one.
If you miss one number, then your own. Oh God.
Like it's just unnecessary.
It's crazy. Like,
Even do you remember the tuberculosis test process? We were lining up for hours.
oh my gosh.
What were we even lining up for? We first go and fill something,
Yes, you fill the
we fill a
form.
form,
They take your picture.
then something that you should be able to do in your house.
Nonsense. And then
Wait, after taking your picture,
you're not gonna sit down again and
you
wait
line up again.
until it's your time.
Can
They're
I
not gonna do the
can I tell
actual
you one
test.
foolish thing? Can I tell you the foolish thing I did
No.
the day I was doing my own? Do you know I queued from like morning till it was time for me to see the doctor? No. Before you see the doctor, you first see another person.
Mm.
Like you first see some groups of people that will now tell you to go and wait again before the doctor. So that pre-doctor stage, I got there for hours. I've been staying in Ikeja.
Yeah.
That's how they just said I should bring out my passport.
It's a
Elsie, do you
lie.
know I left my
It is a
passport at home?
lie.
I
It's a
I
lie.
swear to God, I
Did
had
you
to
start
take
crying?
Uber. Bro, I was like, see, I will come back. He said, we can't do this without your passport. Maybe you have to come back another day. I
Oh
said, I'll
my
come back
God.
now. Because I lived in Bagada at that time, so it was not that far.
Ah,
From
okay.
Bagada to Ikeja. I just enter Uber, go carry passport, and I started it again. No, actually, no. I think the guy said I should come back. Like he didn't tell me to go back to the
Begin again.
first. No, there are two
Yeah.
venues for people who did it in Lagos. See, that day I hated myself. I said, "What's wrong with you?" Ah,
See, my own is that I even did though. I even did fast. I was even like, ah, thank God. Yeah, and now to go
mm,
and wait to go and see to go and sit down. You know how you now wait for results. The
mm,
people among that I did with once they've called
mm.
all of them, they've got I'm like, am I mad? I was sitting down waiting for hours. I'm tired. I'm like, what's going on? Ha! And I had to go. I was gonna ask them, which kind of devilish work is this one again? Now I did it so fast, like in the morning I was already done. I was still there in the
Wait,
afternoon.
why? What was the
And
reason?
I went to go and ask them like what's going on because I can't find people that as in they've gotten their own people in my group have gotten their own and I'm still here. They were now like, what's your name?
Yeah.
That's when they answered it again. I said that the thing did not do well, something like that. So I think it was inconclusive. So I said I have to go and take again. I'm like, these people are so mad. If I don't come and ask you, they don't come and tell me to come and redo it. I have to
As
go
in, you could
again.
just sit down
I will
there.
sit down there the whole day. I had to go again and redo it, and then you have to go and start waiting again for. I was so pissed that I had to wait that long, bruh.
Like,
So crazy.
just it's like they want to just break you. Like they just don't want this thing to
I
be.
said, you want it to be smooth.
Ah, God.
Like it's intentional.
I just don't want it to be smooth.
It to be struggling.
Another one I just remembered. Another one I just remembered is a train station for Ibadan. I don't know if you've taken train station from Lagos to Ibadan before. I don't know if it
No,
has changed by
I'm
now,
not taking
Sha.
chances to try anything in Nigeria.
You
I only heard about them.
have to line up, and pay at the train station. Like there's no, oh, let me book my ride, let me book my train from like Sunday. Abi, wait, maybe I'm lying. Oh, wait, I don't remember how
Maybe
they
I'm
used to
lying.
pay
Don't know. I don't know
because
about
I
trends.
don't think it should be. I just know there's no app. Like you can't
Yeah.
pay before you get there.
Um,
You can't pay before you get there. I will not line up. Okay, now I'm trying to remember. Is there anything you've lined up for, like in this UK? Like that's aside from renew your passport, which is another incredibly
I haven't,
insane
I
thing.
haven't renewed my passport, so
You've
I
not
can't.
renewed your
Yeah, I
passport.
can't say.
Just don't let that passport expire. Just be pray it doesn't expire
I just
soon.
go to Africa and go and
Hmm.
renew it.
I heard it's easier to do it in Africa.
I will remember.
But
Are you sure?
in their defense, no, in their defense, they released the mobile app for it, but it still doesn't work until you know someone. Because I tried to use it
Bro,
as
until
well.
someone is wild.
Something happened. I had to know someone. Oh.
Can you
If you
imagine?
see how Nigerians were just looking at me, if you see how the all the old people there, even young people, they're just looking at me like, look at this one. I bypassed everybody because I knew someone there.
Wait,
Just
is
looking
it
at
in
me with
Nigeria, or in UK?
scornful eyes. In London, when I went to renew
Is
my
it
passport
somebody there?
last.
Ah, we have hammered. Let me start tomorrow. I'll call you.
No.
I
Ah,
just call you.
I don't know. My phone, I will not pick. Oh. I will not because even the person I know is this friend of so. The person that I should lie. The person I should lie that say you are my younger sister. If you tell her you're my younger sister, she will help you. So I don't even know.
Oh, more.
The whole thing is just crazy. Like
Ah,
people wanted to stone me in that office that day.
can
I
you
was like,
imagine?
Please, I'm sorry. You'll be fine. Ah,
Imagine.
but you see, I'm also part of the problem.
Bro, I beg. Up to the point where he now was like, okay, I should come today. And I went that day. That's why she went to the office. He was now doing. That was what I went to go and was doing. After he now came and said I should come. We now went. He now told me where I should go. Took me to that place. See people. See
Ah, Abi, which one? There's another one again. Applying for visa. Where did you do yours? Lagos or Abuja?
Abuja.
I heard Abuja is not that chaotic,
As
Abi.
a lie, I don't believe any is not chaotic anything. I don't know how Lagos is though, but Abuja was crazy too. I had to many days that I have to
So,
go and come back.
Jesus. So you're telling me this passport one, even with the person you know, you still sat down, waited for
If you're
people again.
if you're doing no if you're doing no I mean when I now went to go and collect my passport, see people, but then
Oh, okay, those ones were just starting their own.
they were waiting too, but because me I already done with the guy as in because you know somebody now, even though it took time, but
Mm,
it wasn't like immediately because I had to still go, you know.
same,
Yeah, I had to wait for a bit and all
same.
that, but to go and now collect it again. Ah, see people that day. But that day I just went there, they just
Be
called me.
Being like NIN.
Ah,
NIN, when you also get NIN, like this country just wants to kill
see that
you,
I don't
bro.
have like I don't have my real and I know that international
Me too, I don't have
national
it.
whatever. Do you know
This
the
the
crazy? Yes, I don't have my own till now. My mom, do you
I
know the
don't have
crazy
it
thing? I
too.
did for my mom. I did for my mom. I did everything. I think
Hmm.
the day she now the guy she did. She got her own. I've not gotten my own. I went. I will
Can you
go. They'll tell
imagine?
me one thing, one thing, one thing. I will still go back again. I mean, I still go back. But I just got tired
The
of it.
crazy part is me. I think I had a mistake in my name, so it made it
Ah,
even
God.
worse.
Oh, that is the
I
worst thing
think I
you
had
don't
a
want to
mistake or
ever,
something in my name.
don't ever do in that Nigeria
I,
because correcting those things there, oh, more.
I swear, and that's sad. Like you can't. There's no room for any error.
It's crazy.
And sometimes the error is not even on your part. Maybe it's
Definitely
the
not your
tired
part.
staff.
Whoever.
That NIN day. Ah,
Oh God,
Jesus. I
please.
remember that day. It was me and my entire family. It was in 2017 until today. It's 2025. I don't have the card.
But only 20, I know 2012 I did my own. 2012.
2012.
Because I remember
Still
I
don't
was
have the
doing
card.
the reason it was so easy for me was that I was doing something that period. So the place where I was,
Hmm,
they were doing it for
hmm,
them. So I just did
hmm,
it. It was so easy to do for me. So I was thinking, fine. Thank God I did it so easy. I'm going to get I was still in school
hmm.
now. So it's the kind of thing that you're thinking,
Nah,
I'll just get it since I did it with this group. Only for me to now like, I didn't now get my when everybody's getting
interesting.
their own, I did not get my own. I did that journey. I went. Every time I would go, they tell me so every time I go. Bro, I just gave up. I cannot keep myself.
I what should I give my for what? Okay, but I'm just saying something that like, and this is another thing that was interesting to me again about yesterday's workshop, how UX design is different from service design.
Yeah,
So it seems all these
it's
problems
service.
that we've been talking about, it's easier. It's a service design
I was
gap
about to
that is
say, I was
missing.
about to say it like before starting about this. I don't know, like I was about to say just before starting about this NIM stuff that like I think the whole government's experience should be redesigned because from beginning to the end, I don't think
Mama,
any government whatever
at all.
service, I don't think any government service
There's
is well
nothing that
designed.
is.
I don't know about now if anything
I've
has
not seen
changed.
it.
I doubt if anything has changed because the country doesn't seem to be going forward. God forgive me, but I just feel like you're just
Like there's no one single one sector like is that, oh, you said that this is a very seamless experience. This is a and then like not even seamless, enjoyable. Like it's not just seamless, it's not enjoyable. I've not seen anything. I've not seen
ah
anything. Well, I think they've started now with that thing you showed us now in the beginning of this episode.
yeah,
You remember?
yeah. Government website
So
is a bit different. Hopefully it begins
but like
to
I didn't even notice. Sef.
just let me even go and check how it is. Like, let me even go and see if, because I remember how bad it was. I just saw everything was looking very
Like
minimalistic, very, I was like, what am I seeing?
Like I know they did for a Nigeria Immigration Service, the NIS and NIMC. I
Oh,
know that, but I didn't know that they now grouped everything together under that services.gov.ng.
that's interesting.
Well,
That's nice.
and this thing too, I'm imagining for taxation. I'm just imagining how that one too, like how many things are still
Hmm.
manual
Well,
in the tax system.
yeah. Nigeria, my country.
Nigeria. But I have one question I wanted to ask when we're talking about uni. Then, we went to the same uni now here. Was their app, we have a mobile, I mean, an app for the school. The university has an app.
Hmm.
Was that responsive? I don't remember if it was responsive. So that I won't be like, we're just tearing down the country and, oh, what are you actually using here where you are? Was it mobile already or mobile first as well?
What are we even doing with the app thing? Because I know I didn't really use app like that. I
We
use
check timetable.
I use my laptop a lot now here. So I can't remember, for my studies, I was using my laptop a lot.
Same, to be
So
honest.
I can't remember all the app really, but I know I had it on my phone. But the only thing I use the app for mostly, well, not even their own, is Boss. You know, Boss, their boss, that school boss.
Yeah, the bus app,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what I think I remember about school app itself. I'm not sure I use my app a lot for that. I think
Imagine if we had an app for downfalls, like to know when a downfall will come soon,
bruh,
like to track
bruh.
downfalls.
The talking of done for self. Even have
BRT.
no, not even BRC like in my school in Nigeria. Oh no, when I went to school. we had
Oh,
like
okay.
school bus
Yeah.
because we have like different
That
campuses.
Korokwe.
What's
Yeah.
Korobe?
So that's the Ilorin one.
Okay.
Korokwe and Keke.
Keke.
It's like small buses, short buses.
Okay, but let me explain our own is big buses like for the school itself. So
Mm,
yeah, so we have two campuses, right? We have like
mm,
a different campus is a bit far from the other campus. So sometimes people
mm,
that are in this campus are going to school in the other campus. You understand? So we have
yeah.
school buses in the school that will take you from this campus to that campus and bring you back and that kind of stuff. So that
Mm.
one too, bro, head fucking deck on his omo. Sometimes I used to go and enter
God.
transport and be going. I don't have strength for all those kind of nonsense.
Like normal.
Like normal
Okay,
transport.
I think we had something like
Yeah.
this too for our
I
school.
think
It's a big bus, very big
yeah.
bus. Like some people can stand inside as well.
Exactly. We have
Yeah, but before you even enter, huh?
queue finish
Before
London
you,
from here. Ha, almost later.
it's like they
Make
just
life
like
so yes now.
copy and paste the same horrible, miserable
I'm
experience
serious.
across the states.
I'm serious.
Not one state is doing anything different.
Ah, I used to go and enter normal bus with my friends. If me and my friends are even going together, we'll just go and take like if you enter like a taxi, it's easier. Not like taxi, you're going to get taxi, but no, but how you have a small cars that go to that side. If you
Mm,
just feel inside, you'll
mm.
just be going out once rather than waiting for other passengers, you'll be going. So things
Wait,
like that.
wait. So how would mobile tech have helped like our lives, like specifically for this example that you just
Like the
gave?
bus.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like just to
I think that in that bus own, right? I don't think it's just
yeah.
mobile this thing that is the main thing there. Because
But
I think it's also our mentality. I think mobile, not just our
how?
mentality itself, because there's so many people. Let's just be sincere about there's so many people.
Or
So
like
it's
there's
bad, it's
small
crazy.
resources,
Yes, for a lot of
little limited
for the people
resources.
there. However, yes, because I
Mm,
feel like if they are like constant, like let's say there's two buses now, and you know when
mm,
this one is going to be here, because
you can
yes,
plan.
there's so many limitations like hold up on the road
But you don't even have
and
to plan, so just knowing that I'm standing here for
so
one
so.
hour and I know that it's one
Exactly,
hour, it makes me feel better about
exactly.
life than just looking. You're not you're not sure what decision to make, whether to follow the normal
One or no,
transport
or
or
she
to
wait for the
wait.
bus or something. So it's just crazy.
Yeah,
So first of all, let's start with having a mobile app that tells you when the bus will be there and let it be accurate. No,
let it be
yeah.
accurate. Yeah.
Secondly, let's also have that
Mm.
thing of if you just come, you queue up and get in the bus, and people will not be
Not
trying to enter the front, and then you're
to
standing there
yeah,
for hours.
shunting.
Yes, which
Shunting.
is
Oh
one thing
God, I
that,
hated school.
oh my God, like
I hated
crazy.
my 4 years in school. I wish I did not go to school for like on
No, but
God,
I think my
Frenches.
final year was
Yeah.
a bit, this final year that was a bit okay for me. I didn't have to enter bus anymore. I got a house that is close to my campus where I always have my lectures, so it was bit more easier for me, my final year.
I one more thing. Sorry, one more thing.
No, honestly, the other 4 years were basically me having to be,
For
yeah,
trenches.
it's crazy. You know what
What
thing?
I wanted to say was that what I wanted to say was that you've given this like the mobile part. You've said, oh, this is how it can work, which I agree with. But I'm looking at Nigerian drivers. Are they actually reliable to follow the bus times?
That's what I'm saying.
Like you know how over
That's why I
here
said, and
bus drivers are following.
and it worked.
Can we trust people?
That's why the thing for
It's
Nigeria.
not that I say they want to go and buy, they want to go and
No,
eat,
so the thing is
or they
from
want to be
that
greeting somebody.
the thing from that part is that it's not just about the app or anything, it's about the system itself. So for instance,
Mm-hmm.
for here now, for instance, you already know that they pay you per the hour you're working. So if you're
Mm,
if you're supposed to be here, you have to be there, or else that kind of stuff
mm.
makes it more you have to just do your work that period.
Plus, Plus things like reviews. You know, on Google Maps, you can give a review of your bus ride. You can say
Yeah,
how many people were there,
yeah, that's
what
true.
was the atmosphere like. Imagine an app like that that can let you maybe make reports. If
That's
somebody who
true.
maybe was late, unusually, you can report the person directly on the app. All those type of things.
But
So I guess the app can still work if they now maybe
put a
design all
system,
those other
yeah, service.
things.
You have to design the
Yeah,
service from scratch.
down. And not one of these is available in the entire country. At least that I know of. Not
Not that I
one.
know of. Too. Maybe some
Even
private schools might be better. I don't know.
that's what I was thinking about. I was like, maybe some secondary schools will have maybe like all these rich
Yeah,
or private unis as well will
mm,
have all these
maybe.
things in
Yeah,
place. Well, so okay, so that we don't, because I don't like that we would just talk about these problems and it's just be like
yeah.
nothing. What can we do? Me and you now as we are like this. What can we do? Or any designer that listens or is probably going to play this, what can they do in the comfort of their homes right now
Wow.
to maybe contribute to the situation in a positive way instead of just maybe complaining about it, which is what we always do as Nigerians.
I think the reason it looks like we only complain about it, in my opinion, is that if I say, for instance, I want to redesign this service, this particular service, right? It's okay for you to design your
Hmm.
home and redesign it, but the people involved, how are you going to get them to accept it? Because now that there's somebody there
Adopt it, yeah.
to even accept it before even adopting it or changing it or whatever, before to even look at it in the first place, it's even like crazy because
Hmm.
there's someone somewhere that will start blocking you because they don't want you to change that because they're gaining from this part or that part.
Hmm.
So it's all those kind
Hmm.
of things that makes it much more difficult and to just it makes it look like we're only
Hmm.
talking about it because what can you really do
Hmm.
about it? There's so many things involved in trying to change even something like that is
The system.
simple, a simple thing like so it's not that's how it makes it feels like we're just talking about it. However, if you
Yeah.
want to still go ahead and try it, you never can tell.
Why are
Let's
you
not
saying you not join hand with me?
if we want to let me we want to actually go ahead and
Can't
try.
do it
Like I
alone.
mean anyone. I'm just talking about like anyone that wants said that wants to actually go ahead and try it. I feel like it's
Hmm.
something that you should don't say, oh, because somebody might do this or because the system is like this. You never can tell what will happen.
Hmm. Hmm.
What if you design and then you give it to someone and they like it and they say, oh, I'm going to help you push this for them to adopt it in this particular part. Also, you're not going to start thinking about, I feel like if I want to change something now in the government, you won't think of changing the whole thing. I think I should just target a particular point, like just a point, just like one thing,
Hmm.
and just try
Don't not everything
not
at.
everything, and just say, hey, what if we do this differently?
Hmm.
Can you see someone that help you that will push
Hmm.
that thing for you?
Hmm. Hmm.
Let's say for instance, you redesign a school bus, or you design a school bus app, start from
Yeah.
your school and say, let me design a school bus
Hmm.
app that will help my school do this and that. Putting
Track where
where
real time,
yes, tracking,
blah blah blah, all
yes,
that stuff.
putting into remembrance that the fact that we don't have much network coverage, like it might be, let's see something that can work in, for
Mm-hmm.
instance, in 2G or in,
Mm.
you understand how I'm trying to say, like that
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah, yeah.
require a lot of
Or maybe even incorporate USSD updates
something like
if
that, if
possible. I
possible.
don't know.
Maybe you can just dial something and then see what
Like if you
and
die,
see
you
and
say
see, oh, the
okay,
bus is coming in
see
5 minutes
the
or
estimated time. Yeah.
yeah, something like that. You can start with something like that and then just see if it's going to be adopted in your school. Start in your own school
Mm.
and see if it gets adopted. I feel like that adapt if they can adapt if it gets adopted there. That's when you can now say, oh, it works, it's working here. I cannot take it to this school, to this particular, and then it becomes national. I think it's something like in my opinion, we have to start small. That's what I think.
Yeah, another thing in my mind, yeah, I agree with all that, of course. Another thing in my mind is the term service designer. Service designer. I
Mm.
don't know how prevalent or popular it is in Nigerian government sectors or maybe university sectors and everywhere else. But I feel like that term service designer needs to be pushed more in in the
Community.
Nigerian environment. Yeah, in any work, any government sector, and even non-government, that service designer role needs to get more popular. It's not the UX designer that will do all these things.
That's true.
Because like we learned yesterday, it's beyond just screens. It's also the even down to prints, like
Mm.
a booklet that you read, or a text message that you receive, or the place you will go when you get this. All that needs to start getting standardized in a way. And to me, it just shows that there's no service designer
There's
or
no.
any service, anybody calling themselves service designer in Nigeria needs to kneel down and raise up their hand.
I don't
Sorry.
think there's
They need to
anybody.
just
I
be
don't think there's any
ashamed.
service designer in Nigeria right now. Are there?
There will be someone there. There will be That's the funny thing. There will be someone there with senator attire and cap and all these Hausa people's cap. Or one woman that just there's one shy woman that is just eating money, sitting down somewhere and calling themselves service designer, and nothing is being done. Everywhere is scattered and upside down like this in all sectors. So maybe the term itself needs to be pushed.
Yeah.
The time itself needs to be pushed. Okay. Another thing I'll say is anybody, like all the designers that we have out there as well, stop designing fintech apps. Like it's fine, it's okay. There are other things to design. There are other things, and I'm talking to myself as well. It's okay. We've seen enough. We've seen enough fintech. Even what is now raining now, which I'm tired of already, is ads, ad design
Wow.
every day. Like there's one ad, somebody redesigning Coca-Cola ad. Somebody,
Uh,
I'm tired. It's
I
okay.
think I think
We need to start doing more things.
I think people are going in the I think people are going in direction where they feel like there's going to be money in that, like fintech now. The people are willing
Mm,
to sponsor it. There are people are like designing it because maybe money is there, that kind of thing. So that's what the
hmm,
obvious. Let me just put it like obvious
the
where
obvious
yeah.
things.
That's what I feel like people are always going
Yeah.
for, and yeah,
Or where social media engagements
it's
is
high,
because one guy, I think he did one for condoms or something. He did one very very cringe.
of
I'll
course.
send it to you, you see.
Yeah,
So many people started talking, oh,
of
why will you
course.
do
That's
this?
what he
This is not
wants.
this, da. So everybody to now start doing that same thing.
Yeah,
So
that's what he
well,
wants.
we need people that are designing services. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted everything I have to say. How about you?
It's we took we
Can
have
you
because
can you round us up?
okay. So let's just talk to summarize what we've been saying. In my opinion, I feel like we're talking about how mobile is very prevalent in Africa right now. At least we are focused in this episode focused mostly on Nigeria because unfortunately that's where we have much information from. And
Currently.
yes, currently right now. And so we'll try our best to keep trying to get more information from other countries, well, so that we'll soon be as if we're only talking about Nigeria because we want to be like inclusive Africa. So we're always trying to focus on. But yeah, for today we talked about that. And the thing is, the major thing, in my opinion, today is that my major takeaway from this whole episode is that our government needs to redesign their services,
Mm,
their experiences, like
for mobile.
from not even just mobile, but their whole experience. Because from when you
I know, since we're
from
talking about
okay,
this
yeah,
in
from
the episode.
oh yeah, that's true. From okay, let's focus on for mobile so that I can do things from comfort of my home rather than having to go to the cafe to do the things I can do on my phone.
Or having to carry a laptop to
So
print
yeah,
things
we can do things from our
every
phone.
single time.
Most people use phone in Africa, so why not just make it easier for us?
Exactly. But then also agree, it's also not just for mobile, like you said.
Yeah, their
It's
whole system needs to be redesigned, their whole
the whole
service,
system.
the whole experience because okay. And
Mm.
then yeah, and that's not all we've been talking about. It's just that we spent all our time on this one. Let me make this look like that's all we're talking about today.
Nah, it's a lot nah.
Yeah,
It's so frustrating. Like I've been on sites like that, I don't even know whether this is legit or not.
yeah, that's another big thing. But you don't even know if it's truly in the government site or if it's truly, for instance, or if it's truly the site you're
Some is
supposed
the
to be.
government site.
What I'm saying now, it
It's the
that thing will not
government
even look
site.
like it's exactly like the government site. It doesn't look real because of the all the sites that are there. I'm sorry, is it pause that you're talking about pause.ng?
Yeah,
PULLSCSE.ng.
yeah, no pulse, yeah.
Well, their website looks okay to me. Oh. I mean, is it my
Me, I saw ads.
this one does
Let
not
me
have
check. Oh,
ads in my own.
are you
But
serious?
like, it's just
Pulse,
it
Emma,
looks
we know.
so I don't know, but I think it looks so like I
Wait, is
have
it pulse.ng?
yes, pause.
Let me check my phone quickly
It has
so that I
live
can apologize if I've. You have like
It's according to
pause
categories
or
that they
engine,
designed.
like a blog site concept. Okay, do you know
Wow.
what? I apologize. Let me tell you what happened. The
Hmm.
thing is, I'm used to seeing pulse in a certain way.
I know because in my head too. I
So
thought I was expecting to in my head like
yeah,
all those nonsense. Their website
do you see
before
that
was
thing?
so crazy.
Do you see that thing? These five rice cookers, something
Yeah,
about rice
yeah, yeah.
cookers. I thought that was an ad. I didn't know it was a pulse
It's a
category
category.
because it looks like an
It
ad.
does. It's the picture it
It
shows.
still has ads, sha, but it's better now. It's better. Okay, pause. Don't be
Where is
angry.
the ad? Is
It's
it down?
there's still ad now. There's one ad here about what's this is investments. Invest with something today.
I know it's possible because obviously all these sites always have ads in them, but at least it's better than
There's also like empty spaces, advertisements, all those things.
yeah. There's
But it
empty
is
spaces down
responsive.
there.
It is responsive. Like this site is responsive. It's okay. It's me. I should
Mm.
have done it at home. Okay. All right. We'll see you when we see you. Bye
Next
bye.
time.
Next time. Bye.